Man, what's good, man? What's good? What's good?
What's good is we have our favorite guest. Probably should just call him a regular now.
Might as well.
Big Mike.
Big Mike back up in that thing.
What's up,
man.
Big Mike?
Right here. We're doing well. Thanks.
Awesome.
Yeah, man. You know, we're going to kick it off right. You know how we do it. We got to bring that theme music in first. Are you hearing that? You're listening to Are You Hearing This? I'm your boy, Jago Wim.
And I'm Jay Smooth, bringing you our take on sports and entertainment.
Let go!
So, Jago, you got this master plan for today about what we're going to talk about with Big Mike. You care to share it with me?
I care to share nothing with you, but I'm going to go and tell you.
I have headphones. I can hear you. You can't hide it from me anymore.
I don't care. I'm saying it because of airways. Man, we got to get into this NCAA boys and girls, the champions.
Yeah.
Not runner-ups.
Well, let's start with the ladies.
Well, let's start with this. Saying that I'm right.
Okay.
Loyola, Chicago,
Yeah.
told you.
Told you what?
Michigan was going to beat you.
You actually picked Loyola.
No.
His bracket, did he really?
No.
Mike, if I would have put Loyola, we've been somewhere in the Bahamas recording this. But
Until they killed it.
yeah, I told you Michigan was going to work to the inside on them.
You're right.
And what they did, they went big on them, baby.
Okay, I'm saying it. You were right. Okay, like, can we move on?
And I told you Villanova was going to win too. Big Mike, let's go and get in this.
I don't think you said Villanova.
Oh, I did?
No.
I got to go and check the record.
We'll have to go
Big
back.
Mike, we finally got King and Queen. We're going to call them that.
Okay.
Champions of the NCAA.
Yep.
Big Mike, I know you watch every bit of both games, but let's get ladies first.
Ladies first, of course.
Ladies first. Come on, man. We got to talk about the ladies
To
first.
the left,
man.
to the left.
Bro,
Everything you own in the box to the left.
No. Not today, bro. Not today. Not today.
Or Beyonce.
Hey, Big Mike.
I wrote that song.
No, get out the mic, bro. I'm talking to Big Mike. Get out the mic. I'm talking to Big Mike. What was your thoughts on how the Fighting Irish?
Man, the long-suffering Irish. How about that? Connecticut had their number for so many games and so many Final Four, so many tournaments for so many years. And then, they just up and slayed them all. That was an impressive.
Slayed them.
Yep.
Overtime. Who would have dreamed 3 overtime games?
Dang.
In the Final Four.
I love that. That's what I love about college basketball.
Oh, my gosh.
Always seeing it.
Great stuff.
Or last minute shots like almost every game.
Yeah, then there Ogunbowale, the Enrique, I think it is.
Yeah, Enrique.
All everything guard, got MVP. That woman was hitting clutch shots, remember, in the semifinal as well as the final. Just, dagger after dagger, right?
Yeah.
Big Mike, let me get your thought. Okay. I saw some of it when they was playing against Connecticut, right?
Right.
What were your thought when Connecticut went down, man?
They've lacked, we talked about that, they lacked that killer instinct, that intensity. I don't know what, he's human after all, Ariema. I don't know if it's a talent thing because I didn't watch him all year.
Okay.
But it's always a two-sided story, right? It's not just Connecticut, it's Notre Dame as well, right?
Yeah.
And Notre Dame, if you look at the last few years, Notre Dame is up there intensity and talent level year after year. You got to give that coach. She's an unlikely coaching appearance, but I tell you what, the woman can deliver the goods, can't she?
For sure.
They play intensity, and they never let up on that intensity. And I don't think Connecticut's used to seeing that. You remember Connecticut plays in the All-American Conference, right? The same University of Memphis, and they don't get top-tier competition during the regular season, do they?
No, they don't.
And I think that's really catching up with them, right?
Yeah.
Nothing against our fellow Memphians in University of Memphis, right?
Right.
But that hurts Connecticut.
Sure.
Because when they did it to Connecticut, I'm not going to lie to you. I was surprised.
Most of us were. I didn't see that.
I didn't see that. We talking about a powerhouse.
Well, Connecticut's in women's basketball, always.
Yeah, but two things, like I'm not trying to disregard any other college, but Tennessee, I think about powerhouse with RIP to Pat Summitt.
Yep.
And Connecticut.
Right.
Like, we talking about
they're always there.
These folks going undefeated.
And do you remember they had Connecticut down by 5 points, 20 seconds left in regulation, 40 seconds left in overtime. Both times down 5, and Connecticut came back and scored a 3 and a 2 within that time span to tie it, right?
Wow.
And then in the overtime, Ogunbowale hit that. Do you remember from the corner seeing her hit that shot?
Yeah, I had that all over there.
Straight up, man. She was going up in the air at an angle and launched a 3
Yeah.
downtown, and he nailed it.
If you haven't seen it, check out our Instagram.
You got to watch that shot, y'all.
Yeah. But the kid, I got to give it up to she was clutch. She was clutch, and I think I got to give it to her. She got some of that, what I like to call mamba mentality. Just pure instinct. Skill set is unbelievable, off the charts.
It is.
And just, she lived for the moment.
Right. And I think the parity still, it's come so far, guys. You've got to remember what it was like even before y'all were probably born in the 80s when I was in college. I went to watch the women play. And the technique, and especially the fitness, the quickness, the speed, and the power had not come along to the women yet, just being honest. And y'all, it just was pretty bad. It was almost, well, I won't go that far. It was
Yeah. I mean, I think that's why they've always had, making the NBA or WNBA something that people want to come see.
Yes.
I think now when you're seeing these games in the Final Four like this, people are taking notice and like, whoa. Like I'm gonna go check these people out.
That's it. It's near consensus that the quality of the games in this Final Four, the women, was by far, in a way, the best it's ever been. Right. Yeah. The parity, they're still struggling a little bit with parity, both in the college game and the WNBA a little bit. Mm-hmm. I don't think they've got quite the talent pool and the parity that the college and pro men's side have yet, but they've come a long way that way.
I got you.
I think that's why Connecticut has been able to dominate. It's part of why is because, let's be honest, guys, they got most of the really standout players.
Yeah. Everybody want to go there.
And recently, you have more players to draw from. You're seeing teams like Mississippi State, South Carolina, Notre Dame really being competitive with them, right?
Yeah.
And so, a few years ago, this just wouldn't have happened.
Right. It seems like women's basketball is starting to build, get momentum for sure.
I mean, it's
but it needs to, because I thought for a long time, professional and college women basketball had been looked over for a long time. But now I get the sense of that it just wasn't there yet.
That's true. It wasn't a product. And to be honest, if you're brutally honest, it's your entertainment time and your entertainment dollar.
Exactly.
What am I going to invest my time? Time's precious, and so are dollars.
Exactly.
What am I going to? In some of the games, y'all were really, really bad. I mean, really bad. Okay. But look at the early part of the men's tournament, being honest, right, with teams like Maryland, Baltimore County, and Loyola Chicago. And look at the upsets. They were Buffalo. We talked about that last time, right? Look at that. You're just not seeing that. Right. The women's game.
So you're going to start to have more teams that compete, and then you're going to keep going. You can keep going. Then you're going to all of a sudden have these small colleges come in down the road, and the talent pool, like you said, is just going to be crazy.
It's coming.
And then, you're going to have the same problem. Should we pay these people? And because the WNBA is going to get more popular, people are going to see it. I just remember growing up seeing one or two maybe women's basketball stars, and you didn't hear much about them.
Yes.
Like they started WNBA and it was just like, it was
like
nothing.
Cheryl Swoop. I mean, Cheryl Swoop was probably the hottest name out there. Shout out to my girl, Cheryl Miller, Reggie Miller's sister.
Yeah.
Hey, say what you want to say. I know women came a long way, but at that point in time, I believe Cheryl could have beat any man.
Yeah.
Well, you remember watching the Pacers, right? And what was the nickname? What did they ride Reggie? They called him what?
Cheryl.
They called him Cheryl.
They called him Cheryl because Cheryl. I remember even hearing the story that Cheryl Miller told. They got in the car together one night. him and Reggie after the game. Reggie Miller said, "Well, I try to like, up her one." So she asked the Reggie, "Well, how many points you had in the game?" He was like, "I had 50 points in the high school game tonight." She was like, "Oh." He was like, "What you have?" She said, 100. 100, or she said
105.
105.
Yeah.
And that was true.
That was true.
I've never heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was true. She had scored 100.
She's actually scored the most points in a basketball game ever. I mean, she has that record.
100.
The thing I feel bad about for her is I think at the time where she was successful in basketball, I don't think there was anything for her. After college.
The WNBA had been...
No.
I think they were playing I think they had a little something going on cross seas or whatever.
Like semi-pro or something.
And then she did a lot of commentating, and I haven't even seen her do that anymore. She was one of my favorites.
Right.
I don't know what happened to her.
But, like I said, man, the evolution of women basketball, two things about women basketball.
I don't believe in evolution, Jago.
You don't?
No.
Well, anyway, the evolution.
I don't believe in that, man.
In women basketball, two things was going to happen in women basketball. either was gonna die off, or it was begin to evolve. And
Or-
that's what we're seeing now.
Or here's two things that are going to happen. They're all going to get restraining orders against you, and two, be happier people.
Well, I got some things I should say to you, but I won't say to you.
I got a
Carson.
bleep button if you want to get going.
No, that's
Okay.
all right. I'm be good today. I'll be good today.
You know, it was just a few
Son
years
of
ago.
a-
I can remember watching South Carolina play, and they had a ringer. When I say ringer, a ringer guard. And you can remember, to your point about not as being as much parity as far as talent goes.
Yeah.
They stood out so glaringly, right? Because they were so head and shoulders and far above and beyond that there were no defenders really who could stop them.
Right.
They were too quick and fast and too strong, especially going to the hole, that there was no defense for these women. And
Right.
This Final Four, for the first time I saw defense played by these women that was super intense.
Yeah, see,
That's what charges me up. I don't let you-
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It got to be, that animosity. I want to see rivalries in women basketball being built.
Yeah.
You bring up a great point, Mark. Could you see some of the plays in the women's Final Four? They were hitting the floor, diving on, and
See, that's what I'm saying.
was getting thrown out, firing at each other, just like the men have done for years, right? I mean, just that mouthing off, right? That
Intensity, man.
oh man, that trash, just talking it all around.
I agree. Because I think for a while, no disrespect to females at all, but for a while, some of them, it felt like they weren't committed.
Exactly, it was too nice. And
It was like, I'm going in and I'm full makeup. And I'm like,
yeah,
they're not going to play. They're going to be
Hey,
worried
now,
about-
hey, the makeup, just made for some good sun.
But
Saturday
not for a
afternoon, be
basketball
watching.
game. Not for a basketball
For
game.
me,
though.
it was. It did the treat. Y'all keep on wearing that makeup on.
Welcome to Jago's childhood.
come on, Marco's tuning in, right?
I'll tell you, girl. I'll tell you, you can shoot that ball, girl. But like I said, man,
nail.
But hey, let's not discredit the fighting Irish opponent. I mean,
Mississippi State.
Mississippi State,
man, bro,
impressive,
bro.
Yes.
I didn't know it. I didn't know Mississippi State had that firepower.
No, I love it too. Sorry to interrupt you, Mike, but I love it that Mississippi State, now it seems like they have a powerhouse in something like women's basketball.
It's growing. You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? That's what Big Mike was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, because to recruit, let's be honest, I mean, in the SEC, some of these small town southern little hamlets, right? I'm going to pick a top performing high school player and say, come play for us in Starkville, Mississippi, or Oxford, Mississippi, or Auburn, Alabama, right?
Right.
Come join. And what is there to do when I'm not playing basketball? There's not much there, right?
Exactly.
So the recruiting is a challenge. The fact that Schaefer did such a good job at State, look at the talent he's got. Look at McCowan. I think her name is 6'6". Did you see her in the?
Wow.
She is a load. 21 points, 25 rebounds in the final game. Talk about
Whoa.
Well, she the Andre Drummond of Mississippi State. Hey, Mike, next time, hey, don't talk about Starkville, Mississippi, like down for Mississippi. Mike, don't do that. Don't do that.
What about Jupiter, Mississippi?
Get out my face. Back to you, Mike.
or Hot Coffee, Mississippi.
Oh, man, Mike, come on.
Is that a place?
There is a
And also
Do they have
Alligator
good coffee?
Alligator, Mississippi.
and Shotgun, Mississippi.
And Money, Mississippi.
Yeah.
We're on a roll.
I need to go there. It sounds
wanna
like
go
a
to
place I would like.
You don't want to go to Shotgun.
No, money. I want to go to money.
Oh, you want to go to Money, Mississippi?
Yeah.
Live there.
Yep.
Go there.
No?
You blink your eyes, you done pass through the town. But Mike,
Sounds like my kind of place.
Mike, you was right. Like, Mississippi State to me was, if I would have told you at the beginning of the season watching it, first of all, I'm picking Connecticut to win it all. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
If we was doing this beginning of the season, never thought Notre Dame had. I know they would be a top contender.
Sure.
I would say that, but being a champion or even playing against, not seeing them playing against Connecticut
Yeah.
instead of Mississippi State in the final game, you could have never sold it to me.
Right. Now, do you think, so when men's sports are successful at a college, it brings more people, things like that. Do you think the women's basketball program at like Mississippi State can bring them more people there? Do you think it can start to help the other sports if they even need it? Is it that powerful yet, or is it still at a place where it's still building?
They probably still at an infant state. What you think about it, Mike?
I think as far as drawing the fans, putting the fans in the seats,
Yeah.
I think without a doubt, because they've proven they can play.
They can do that, Paul.
Sure.
Final games two in a row.
Yeah.
They play at a high level and recruit some of the best players in the country. They've proven that, right?
Right, okay.
Bivens, consensus All-American, is there. She's either 3 or 4. I'm not sure. I think she's a 3. But anyway, if you watched her play the white bandana, she was remarkable.
Okay.
If you want to do a YouTube highlights on that chick,
Right, what?
oh my gosh.
What was her name again, Mike?
Victoria Vivians, I think it is.
Victoria Vivian. Check that out.
Man.
Go check out Victoria.
They also had a 1 or 2. I don't remember her name, or her jersey number was number 4. And she's the one that hit that last second dagger shot against Connecticut last year. Jump shot from the right side of the top of the key. And the Connecticut the replay missed the ball literally by an inch or 2.
Okay.
Drained it and knocked Connecticut out of the tournament.
Oh, man.
And this girl is probably 5'6", probably more like 5'4", but had a vertical and just showed her just skying on that shot. Perfect alignment and just drained it.
Nice.
Beautiful, beautiful thing.
See, but that was about. So congratulations to the Fighting Irish, your 2017 women's champion.
2018?
Oh, what?
It's
2018
2018.
was South Carolina.
Okay, my fault, man.
2018
I'm in the wrong
now.
year.
Jago, come on, man.
I'm in the wrong year, bro.
Put the hot sauce away.
Still in 2045.
24. Ready Player One.
But let's get to these dog fights.
What dog fights are you talking about?
Like I said, at the beginning, shout out to the people who didn't make it. You just weren't good enough to make it.
Who are you thinking about there?
I'm thinking about, first of all, Arizona. I never root for you again.
Oh, here we go again.
Y'all suck.
Arizona, you suck. Okay, do you hear
I'll
us?
never ruin for y'all again. Your coach is a scumbag, and y'all probably gonna get a death penalty. But SMU, remember SMU? Here it come, y'all. In football, you see what they did to SMU?
Yes, sir.
Here come Arizona. But enough of that. Enough about my throwing shade on them. We go to Villanova,
Okay,
and we go.
who I called to win. So I'm just saying.
Look, we're gonna get to that. We go to the Michigan Wolverines.
Whatever.
Now, I like Michigan. I like Michigan basketball and football.
Yeah.
Same here.
But
Always good.
Villanova is something different.
In something different. I couldn't say it better myself.
It's something different.
Something different.
It's something different, yo. Villanova has pulled off 2 championships in college within 3 years.
Yes, they have.
Somebody doing something right down in Villanova.
Dynasty.
And
Nova.
Nova.
Jay Wright, I tell you, he said years ago, he said he had a sub that he put in and he got hot at the end of the half and he just scored a whole lot of points and was on a roll. And the second half said, well, I'm just going to go with my starters and leave him on the bench. And he ended up losing the game. And he said, I'll never make that mistake again. He said, if somebody comes off that bench and they're hot and they're rolling, I'm going to leave them in and let them do their thing.
I like that.
Jay Wright.
That seems smart.
No. That's a coach for you.
That is.
When he came in, he wasn't just hot. The boy was microwave hot. I'm talking about NBA. Whoever play 2K out there, NBA 2K 17, 18 on up to 19. You know what microwave is?
Yeah.
Dead eye shooter. Respect the shooter.
Yes, sir.
Michigan, you didn't respect the shooter, man.
Nope.
At the beginning of the game they did, their perimeter defenses, the first few minutes of that game was pretty outstanding.
Okay.
Then you know what happened? When DiVincenzo came in, if you watch those Michigan players, they got shell-shocked. And I call this the shell-shock virus. Especially in the college game in basketball, when they get it, they catch it, they go, oh gosh, we're going cold, they're hot, we're going to lose. And they start this mindset, and I swear you guys, not always this happens, more often than not, it spreads to the whole team.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
for
You
sure.
right about that, big Mike.
I said, watch this. I said, I don't think Michigan can recover fully and win this game. And they never did.
Yep.
And you must have seen that.
Yeah, I think
for sure.
I think you're right about that, Big
agree.
Mike. First of all, somebody get a scouting report on that guy came off the bench. Oh, man.
What about that? Look, vanilla face kid coming off. And how about the tomahawk jump. And how about the 2 blocks at the rim? 2 blocks at the rim.
Hey, but that set them 2 blocks.
That's the thing. Those blocks, I said, that's the biggest. Emotionally, you're not supposed to be able to do what he did.
No.
Yeah.
No way.
No.
That Michigan player was coming in strong as a linebacker, and he blocked him at the rim.
What was his name? Do you guys know?
Oh, the Michigan player? I do not.
I do not know the Michigan player.
But I'm like, they are so athletic and strong. If they had the mental toughness to hang in there, maybe, who knows? It might have been a bit.
And first of all, and that's what I tell people. We were talking about this a couple weeks ago. That 1 through 10 high school kids. Where this kid come from?
That's the beauty of it, right?
That's what I'm saying. Where did this kid come from?
Right.
This man looked like he walked in a phone booth, went in regular, and came out a Villanova player, and just he took it to him.
Right.
Shout out to look up that guy name. Shout out to that man who came in, shot their lights out, got him a chip.
Right.
Jay Wright, hey,
And how about that
hell of a coach's job.
fearless intensity on both sides of the ball? Not just DiVincenzo, but the big ragu, they call him. But the whole team, right? They basically didn't let up. Now, they were a little shell-shocked. Let's flip it for a second.
Yeah, because they ain't know this.
Michigan started like a house of fire.
Yeah.
They were the first, I think, 7 of 11,
Yeah.
right? And big man, freshman Wagner, right? He hit, what was he, 9 of 11. His first 11 shots, he hit 9 of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Michigan started out like, I thought they're going to make this competitive. And I thought, thank you, D. This is going to be a great game.
Yeah.
Okay. But what happened to Villanova? Unlike Michigan, they didn't get stage shell shock, did they? Not long. What did they do? They came back, put DiVincenzo on. The rest is history.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
DiVincenzo had 31 points.
That's him.
He did.
Dang.
Only the third player in the history to score more than 30 off the bench of the
Wow.
whole tournament.
Man, shout out to that young man. Jay Wright. See, and this what I say about a team like Villanova. It's not just one person. You know, some people on teams, even in college or high school, you know, you got these players over here, they you should give them something. They got this ego, competitive, and don't, you know, it's not, it's all about them. Some people got that. It's on a professional level, even amateur level.
Oh, yeah.
Villanova
They're
is
entitled.
a complete team.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
They're just amazing. How about that starting guard, that one guard they've got, Brunson, I think it is,
Yeah.
for Villanova? Remember when DiVincenzo came in? I think Brunson's the one that set the bench a large part of that game. And you watch him on the sideline, what's he doing? Is he sitting there sulking?
Nope.
Looking down at the floor?
Cheering for a team.
Cheering like a madman.
Yeah.
Cheering for a team.
That man, I love watching Brunson play. He plays the game like a football player. He is a strong, tough. God, that guy's tough, intense. I mean, whatever Wright's doing, like you said.
Man, hey,
I tell you what.
they call him Bad Boy J down there, man.
Bad boy Jay.
Bad Boy J, man.
Thank you to Villanova for winning because it helped my bracket out
What?
very well.
Myself pulling for Michigan. I really did. Sort of the underdog. I
mean-
wanted to see if they could do it.
I'm not going to lie. I mean, I did want Michigan to win just to, you know, because the whole phantom timeout a long time ago. Chris
man,
Webber,
stop
my
working
boy.
up there.
Webber?
Fab
Oh.
Five. I always loved Michigan since then.
And, you know, coming back after being shell-shocked, how about of all the commentators, we notice commentators and how good they are,
Yeah,
not many of them.
yeah.
Chris Webber is one of the best.
Agreed.
The best commentators. He comes prepared. He gives credit no matter who he plays for, what
Yep.
team, credit to the player and the team. That is a commentator. Why he doesn't
Love
get
it.
bigger, I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, he all right.
No, he's good.
He all right.
You probably like Charles Barkley.
Nah, I don't. I like Charles. I like EJ, Chuck, Charles, Kitty, you know, Mark, who else? Shaq. Like,
Shaq, no.
Hey, Shaq make it funny.
Shaq's funny, but he's not a
Barbecue
good. He's not a good
Barbecue
commentator.
chicken. Hey, Chuck, barbecue chicken. But like I said, Jay Wright, Villanova. Next year even look real good for Villanova.
Why not?
It's not why not. It just it's something in the water down there.
Do they got a lot of guys coming out for the NBA or?
I don't really think so.
Okay.
You know, DiVincenzo's just a junior, and the story is he's going to come back. Some
Nice.
people think
See,
he's
that's what I'm saying. Some
Yeah.
people, you know, everybody that wins a championship, let me tell you this, and in a college sport, that don't mean they gonna go to the NBA and just be successful like that.
No. No.
Or the NFL or baseball.
Yeah.
when Noah and the rest of those guys could have gone pro, they all stayed and won back to back. That's unheard of since.
But no, hold on, Mike. None of them had a team though.
Well, no, they did. But that's what I'm saying. 2 or 3 of them could have gone pro for sure. And
Yeah.
Noah, and they stayed.
I think a lot of guys think they're going to miss out on something or fall behind, and I just don't think that's it.
One year, 1 or 2
Yeah.
years. Come on.
Build your skills even more. Solidify how to be on a team.
That's it.
Hey, yeah, shout out to Florida, man. Them boy had a pack. Woo wee.
I love watching those guys play. That was a.
Yeah, that was, man. Like I said, man.
But isn't it fun? The unlikely players like DiVincenzo that if you look, there's no way this kid's going to make a contribution. I remember watching Charles Barkley when I was at Ole Miss, right?
Okay.
Played for Auburn, okay? And I was a senior and he was a sophomore that year. And he came in, he was still chubby, had his baby fat.
Yeah.
He was a big man, but he was chubby. And he had his jersey out, and his jersey went all the way down the top of his legs. And I remember him running the fast break and dribbling the ball like a one. I mean, really dribbling the ball like a one, and dishing it for a perfect finish to that fast break, and thinking, I've never seen anything like this in my life.
Yep.
Okay.
Knocking this chubby guy, 6'4". He said 6'6". He wasn't no more 6'6", 6'4", 6'5", man.
Okay.
And the guy coast to coast, unbelievable.
Okay.
Man, I'm probably about the same size as Charles Barkley then.
No.
And chubby.
Hey, man, let Mike get through with the story. Stop intervening, too.
That's the stories that did take.
He was done, Jago.
Let him get through with it again.
Shut the bleep up.
But it might have been before y'all day. Do you remember some of the playoffs when Barkley had to guard Shaq and was sort of holding his own? I mean,
Oh, yeah.
Hey, but Mike.
Stop him, but
Yeah.
still remarkable.
Mike Barkley was fouling,
Dude.
man, bad.
I watched a game the other night, and Shaq was commentating, and they were showing how sometimes when Shaq didn't get the calls, he'd get pissed and
Yeah.
like go after
Yeah.
people. We got to look this up, and we'll put it on our Instagram for you guys. There was one time he was at LA. He was playing in LA. They were playing Chicago. This guy, I don't even know his name, but he fouled him, and Shaq, this guy has back turned to him, and Shaq went at him right at his head and just barely missed. If he would have hit him, he would have killed him.
That wasn't done leaving. No, that wasn't.
No, it was a no-name guy. I don't think he might have been a rookie or something, but they were just hacking him, fouling him hard. Refs weren't calling anything. He nearly took that guy out. Dead.
He took so much abuse because he was one of the first of his kind. He was so big and strong that when he got fouled, hacked,
Yeah.
his body didn't respond. You couldn't move him, right?
Right.
Most players would have gotten knocked back by such an intense foul.
Yep.
They never called him. Same with the Mississippi State girl player, McCowan. She's 6'6", and the referees missed so much on her.
Yeah.
Same thing. I'm sorry.
Because she's just absorbing it.
Shaq kept his cool so many games. He could have. My brother and I marveled at that.
Yeah.
Well,
Killed.
I think the problem is he said that like he kept his cool, but he kept it for so long that when it went off, it was an explosion, and he nearly killed people.
Yeah, shout out to my guy, the Diesel, aka Superman, aka Shaq Attack. You know,
Shaq Attack. Do you even have his number? You said he's your dude. Did you call him lately?
you're not.
Are you going to be on an Icy Hot commercial with him?
You're not gonna get in. I'm being.
What about an insurance commercial?
Gold Bond?
Gold Bond?
Doing Gold Bond.
You're going to do Gold Bond with him? I'm doing Icy Hot.
Dr. Tish.
We don't want you there. My fault. PhD Shaq too.
PhD?
Doctor.
PhD?
He's not a doctor.
Dr. Shaquille O'Neal.
No.
Shaq got a PhD.
No, he does not.
Yes, he do.
If it is, it's honorable. It's not real.
No. Shaq got a PhD. He earned it.
Bull.
Look it up. Shaq, they hating on you.
I'm Googling it right now.
Shaq-
Shaq does not have a PhD.
Next show got a Shaq, you got a PhD. Don't worry about it. I know that. Everybody know that.
I got to check that out.
We out.
Already?
Thanks for listening. A new pod drops every Monday and Friday.
You can subscribe on iTunes and be sure to leave us an honest 5-star review.
Find out more at areyouhearingthispod.com.